All right. We have a special treat today. Mama Bear is working out with us.
Only temporarily.
What?
This is not an everyday occurrence.
I cleaned, swept up the garage a bit, vacuumed it, because a lot of spider webs, bug carcasses.
A lot of dog hair.
A lot of dog hair, too.
Thanks to somebody over here.
Yeah, Shilpi Kumar. Oh, and the grass. There's a lot of grass in here from the lawnmower and the wind. So hopefully it'll help with allergies. So what we're doing here is just trying to do a little bit of warming up. Especially this week is the most important. We were on a deload because we were at a Disney trip, right? So we didn't do a typical deload where you kind of just drop the sets, drop the weights, drop the reps, basically drop everything and just kind of go in and warm up, and that's essentially all a deload is. But because of that, we gotta be very careful since we didn't do that, and so just taking it easy and doing a nice warm up is very, very important before we get into our working sets.
It does feel weird to jump back into it.
I know, doesn't it? It feels good seeing like no spider webs and how clean it is.
Yeah, there was a lot of grass and fur.
Fur? I was shocked with how much fur there was. Huh? Huh, Shilpi?
You guys want to see a few tricks? Look. Thank you. Thank you. Good girl. Can you lay down? Can you lay down? Good girl. Can you roll over? Can you roll over? No way. Roll over. Lay down. Roll over. Good girl. Come here. Come here. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. That one's still new. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Come here. Turn around. Yes, good girl. That was a good girl.
What weight do you want?
5, please.
Just a fin, huh? I think the most important thing here with warming up before getting into the workouts is making sure when you go into that deep stretch, making sure that it's slow and really controlled. Because like I said, since we had that deload, we got to take it really easy. The chance of pulling something, straining something odds are a lot higher, yes. Yep, felt good. Felt really good. What do you want on there, though?
12 and a half.
What I like about working out at the same time as Mama Bear is I feel like the rest is perfect for me in between sets. So by the time she's done, I feel we're good to go to start. But not for her. She feels it's easier by herself because she could recover a lot faster than I can. Sometimes that's just the way it goes, Bubba. I gotta do a review on this, but I've been using the RP Hypertrophy app for, I think, a year?
2 years. No,
not 2 years.
A year and a half.
Maybe a year and a half I've been using it, possibly. I got on the beta lists pretty early on, but I love it, man. I gotta do a review on it. It's freaking awesome. It keeps saying that it's still in beta, but it's so much better than when it first launched. When it first launched, it felt like a real beta, but I feel like now it's more like a real, genuine application. I gotta say, we're very fortunate that, what's it, Hurricane Bolin?
I don't know.
Byron? The hurricane that's happening right now. Very lucky that it ended up going way more east or like northeast. Very unfortunate though that the folks of Houston and Galveston and that whole area is dealing with the power outages and everything.
And a couple of tornadoes.
Oh, that's right. There's a lot of tornadoes apparently. I have the Radar Omega app, and when I checked it earlier today, there was I think 6 or 7 different locations around the Louisiana, Texas border, like radar confirmed tornadoes. And I think 2 or 3 of them were observed, confirmed. And those ones are for sure, like, that's reported. We see the tornado. Where radar, sometimes there may not actually be a tornado there. There could have just had some rotation, and then the rotation kind of stopped, or maybe it wasn't strong enough to actually hit ground completely and go on. But yeah, it
was Hurricane Beryl, by the way.
Hurricane Beryl, yeah. So very fortunate. We're very, very fortunate.
It's just windy today.
Windy.
Random little
pieces of rain.
Spots of rain.
Yeah.
That last like a minute or 2 and then they're gone.
Yeah. So what I like about doing the flies before doing the more heavier, pressy movements for chest is it kind of pre-exhausts and you get a super deep stretch too, which is good. So if you follow the science-based fitness influencers, you kind of know that the stretch is the most hypertrophic, most muscle stimulating, most muscle growth stimulating. So the stretch feels really great. So as I was saying, it's I like to do them first because you get that deep stretch, it pre-exhausts the chest, because I don't care about lifting heavy weight. What I care about is, am I lifting to grow as much muscle as possible, to be as efficient as I can, especially because all my injuries from the military, it just makes lifting heavy kind of miserable. And so it feels better to lift this way than it does to try and lift heavy like a power lifter or a strongman or whatever. And I feel like my joints have been just, my tissue and the joints just been more healthy, because I could tell that when I reach far back or like stretching and doing weird things, it doesn't really like hurt like it used to. So that's obviously a big thing, where when I first started working out again, you know, after that whole gap I had of, and at a 10 tone. So I was in a lot of pain doing like powerlifting, just heavier lifting type of workouts, you know, doing incline or flat bench, whatever, free weights, dumbbells, but like really heavy where I'm getting like 5 to 6 reps. I was in a lot of pain. Like my shoulder got injured. My chest was hurting a lot. It wasn't fun. So doing it this way, I haven't had any injuries. If anything, it's probably made me a little bit more resilient to that kind of issues. Doing these with close grip, I feel the tricep pump already. Yeah, I still feel the chest pump, but tricep pump is pretty intense.
I can't do these too close because it'll start to hurt my elbows.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think my joints are strong enough for the bar quite yet.
Or maybe for your triceps aren't strong enough for the close grip.
Maybe.
It's funny, we don't really need the fan in here. That's how much cooler it is today.
I kind of want to open it all the way, but
Should the Kamar's gonna open it out and have fun. You're gonna have to chase that dog to get it back.
we'll try to play with the neighborhood kids.
Oh yeah, she will. I don't know if I said this already, but today's a 3 RIR day, which means 3 reps shy of failure. So that's why you see me kind of stopping soon. There's a brand new mezzo. If it wasn't obvious enough that I just said we finished the deload week for our Disney trip, which I will say was a blessing that we didn't do anything at all, because the hotel we stayed at, they had a gym, and it wasn't bad at all. It was pretty decent. I think you get a lot of stuff done there. Maybe not great work for the legs, but anything else upper body wise, you get some work done there. But I had the initial intention to do an actual deload while we're there, because I was worried about like my gym attendance cadence. I like to stay consistent. I don't like taking long breaks because I feel that lazy mode kick in. So I had that intention And then Mama Bear's like, no, that's not a good idea because we're gonna be so exhausted. We're gonna be walking. It's gonna be hot. We're gonna be sweating. We're gonna be dehydrated. We're gonna be trying to struggle to stay hydrated while we're walking around all day. And for a little while, I was like, no, we could still do it. But then I think when I got to maybe 3 days, 4 days before, no, maybe almost a week before we left, I was like, you know what? I think I'm not, for my deload, I'm just not gonna do anything at all. So luckily I did not, because man, oh man, that'd be pretty rough.
Yeah, it was too hot.
Yeah.
I think we were just, it would have been too much on our bodies. Even a deload would have been too much.
Yeah. Okay, push-up time.
To put on shoes, so I'm just wearing my nice sandals.
Yeah. I was about to say, if you guys notice Mama Bear's wearing chanclas, remember, we're not doing legs today, we're doing a upper body.
So it's okay.
Yeah. Sure if you can get this in the video, but you can see that Mama Bear is using a wrist cuff, and we just got those a few weeks ago, I think, roughly. Man, oh man, they are a game changer for shoulder cable work. So
it really takes your forearms completely out of the equation.
yeah, it feels like your forearms are fully out of the equation for sure, because you're not like squeezing. And we even have the Versa grips, and using the Versa grips with these, right, you get it locked in tight, you still feel your, I mean, like even when you bend, just bending your wrist, not intentionally flexing, but just bending, you're flexing no matter what. And so when you're doing that and trying to pull up, it's still working your forearms. I closed the garage because there's like this really big hornet that kind of came in here.
It messed up my set.
Huh?
It messed up my set.
Yeah, it messed up her set too. That thing's huge. It's like, it looks like it'll cause some damage if it just gets on you and stings you. I have never been stung by a bee, a wasp, hornet, any of those types of, whatever that family is called. So considering that thing is huge and it looks like its stinger is like an 18 gauge thick needle, I don't want to risk finding out if I'm allergic or not. So
surprise.
yeah, I know. I don't want to risk it for a biscuit, you know what I mean?
Well, that kind of sucks. It was such a nice day.
I know.
There was a cool breeze coming in for the first time in weeks. I think all the construction happening around us is really,
it doesn't help.
making the critters scurry about over here.
We got so many spiders now because of the construction. I had to call the pest control this week.
Spiders.
It's mostly just spiders.
Crickets.
pump. Perfect. Last exercise is shoulders, baby.
I have to rep match.
Huh?
These ones.
My rep?
Mm-hmm.
My rep match?
Mm-hmm.
What, is this your second set?
No, it's my first one.
Oh,
I just finished my warm-up.
Those wrist cuffs are amazing. The only thing that's kind of annoying about this wrist setup is the way I have to like clip on.
The culprit in question.
Because I do the facing away. Oh. Let me see. Might be easier like this, right?
I think she might have been covering my mic when I said that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It probably sounded all muffled.
So just a nice warm up. I'll probably do a potentiation set. Go up to my working weight and just potentiate there for the next warm up. My shoulders don't really need a lot of warming up because I put them at the end of my push day. And so my shoulders are nice and warmed up from all the pushing movements, right? So the good thing is I don't have to do a lot of warming up.
Even if I put them at the end of my day, I think I'd still have to
Warm up.
warm up pretty thoroughly. I don't know what I did to them, but I must have injured them at some point.
I think it was just residual from when we worked out powerlifting style, lifting really heavy, because my shoulder kept hanging on that long as well. By the way, what I love, Mama Bear got me for my birthday this wristband for the Apple Watch Ultra 1, because the one that comes with it with all the loops hook with the metal hook is a pain in the butt to kind of like undo it, loosen it, find the right tightness, and then loop it back in, and then I have to like yank it all the way up my forearm, and that was a pain in the butt. And I was like, man, I wish I got the one with the Velcro strap, but
It's called the trail loop.
The trail loop? Yeah, the trail loop. So I wish I had the Velcro one, because she initially had the
SE.
The Apple Watch SE, which had, and hers was the version that had this Velcro strap. And I was just seeing her just like pull it up, tighten it. I'm like, oh man, I need that. So she surprised me for my birthday and got me this because what makes it an amazing gift is it's so functional, and it's something that I don't have to struggle with every day when I work out, because I work out 6 days a week. And so, well, I mean, technically I don't really have to worry about it for leg day, so that's, I guess, 4 days out of the week I really make the adjustments for, because I use the Versa grips, and then obviously when we use the wrist cuffs, that's in the way. So pulling it up out of the way is just so convenient. But now the only problem is I can cinch it tight, but my hairs get pinched. So I'm like, now I want to shave my arms to not deal with that. But then shaving my arms is a pain in the butt. But anyways, great gift. Love it. It's fantastic. Apple Watch is really great at roughly estimating how many calories you're burning. Also, because I'm just trying to be methodical, or I don't know, a little bit more data driven for how I'm losing weight. I just want to have more information to make more adjustments to continue to lose weight. And so having this is great because I put it in the workout mode, like right now, to track how long am I working out, roughly how many calories, and also what is my average beats per minute, my heart rate. That's important to me. And then when I do my cardio workout, I set it again for like my outdoor walk or indoor walk. And again, I can track that. So yeah, Apple Watch is great. And then just a close up, these are the wrist cuffs. And this is HC for Hypertrophy Coach. I don't know if anyone follows him on Facebook or YouTube, but he's pretty great. What song is this? I like the
Winter. Sophie, are you covering her? She doesn't want to be on camera right now?
It's a good song.
Are you her bodyguard?
Yeah. Bodyguard, bodyguard. So depending how good I feel, I might just do this as a working set. Always harassing my cats. Alright, I gotta get a charger real quick. Charge it, because I didn't realize it was gonna die this quick. So, let me see. I don't know how far this will reach. I might switch it onto a different stand.